Hi, YouTubers. Okay, so you see this iPod? It's a iPod Nano first generation, 1 gigabyte, and this was my first iPod, the one that I am recording with, which you can see in my in the reflection of the iPod here. It's the one that is sadly replacing this one. Now, so I was digging through my junk drawer and found this, and I'm trying to troubleshoot it, because I thought, what would be cooler than having 2 working iPods? And I've been trying to troubleshoot this iPod for quite a long time. I was about to go on a church camp retreat, you know, one of those church camp retreats thing, and wanted to bring my iPod. So you see him holding down the play button. Sadly, nothing happened. And tried toggling the hold switch. Well, flipping it around here. Tried toggling the hold switch. As you see, it's deactivated. Just hold down the play button. Sadly, nothing happens. I've even done the hold down the menu and center buttons, which I'm doing now. And, oh, still nothing happens. Then I'm just like, battery might be dead, so just throw it on my little iPod alarm clock. Thinking, oh, maybe that'll save it. Hold on, stupid switched lamp. And I thought maybe something would happen. Nope. And I'm just like, what if I click the play? iPod logo comes up here. As you see, this is meant for an iPod. Still nothing happens. Just like, wow, something's seriously wrong with this iPod. Hold down the play button. Nothing happens. Toggle the hold switch. Hold down the menu and center button. Still nothing happens. So, I thought, just try plugging it into my Dell laptop here with its original power cord. Look at that fat thing. This is the new iPod cord. Or this iPod that I'm recording with. Just like, wow, that's thin compared to this one. Look at the size comparison. They're both the same amount of pins on it. I know, because I searched the specs for my iPod and on the box. I have it somewhere, but look. This old one is about twice the size of the new iPod ones. And I know that there are thinner ones of these, even thinner than that. Like smaller, about up to here. It's just like half of that. It's like, wow, that's crazy. Why do you need a cord that short? Pretty soon you'll have to pull on the cord, which is bad for it, to pull it out of your iPod. But I've tried to troubleshoot it, as you see. Plug it into its original cord. Still nothing happens. Well, earlier today, when I plugged it into my laptop, I'm just like, it's saved! And I saw the Apple logo, and then just bye-bye. As you see, there's no bubble or anything indicating that it read my iPod, so there is no juice running from this iPod. When I first connected it, it's just like, doo-doo, and it's just like, oh man, it's saved. Apple logo, yay. Doo-doo. And I know it's not a bad cord, because here's my brand new one. And I was just syncing this new iPod up with it. Just plug it in here, if I can with one hand. Okay, sorry about that. And there. Still nothing happens. So then I thought, maybe if I reset it. Nothing's happening. Maybe just press the play button. Still, nope. No juice. So, I would appreciate it if anyone could give me pointers on how to revive this iPod. Still haven't gotten any comments from you viewers. What's going on? Had videos up on my page for the past 3 days and no one has responded to any of my videos. I would really appreciate help with this iPod, because I'm just like, it would be cool to have 2 working iPods, and I could have one for bringing to school, and I could keep my fancy one at home to make sure it doesn't get ruined. See, because here, got my volume up, got my trusty little internets, and I was trying to search forums. None of them have helped. I've done all of the steps that all of them say, and one site was just like, if it's not powering on at any power source, maybe your logic board's bad. But I know it's not bad because it popped up the Apple logo for a second. So I know the board isn't completely bad. And I've opened this up. These iPod first generations are really easy to open. Gotta be the easiest iPod to ever break open. I don't know though, my dad's iPod video seemed like it would break open pretty easily. But none of the forums helped. I looked into my iTunes. Still no little thing saying Evan's iPod is connected. That's my name, by the way. Haven't said that in any of my videos, but don't think there's any stalkers on YouTube, and if there are, you don't even know my last name, so good luck with that, because there are multiple people with the name Evan in Kenosha. So good luck with that. But, yeah, there's no iPod indication. I've had this connected for maybe half an hour. Nothing has happened. I've heard that if you disconnect it for 24 hours, it should revive itself, but this iPod has been disconnected from my laptop for the past 2 months. Still nothing. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. It was working the day before, but the battery did die off. I connected it to my alarm clock over there. And it charged for a second, but I'm just like, I haven't updated my playlist. So I just disconnected it, connected it to my laptop here. Had it sync, and it synced just fine. It charged and everything, and it's just like sync complete, and charged it for a good half hour, disconnected it, and thought I would charge it in the car. To my surprise, when I press play button, wouldn't power on. So if you could tell me how to revive it, that would be great. Goodbye. Hey YouTubers. Hey, no need to worry about that iPod. I connected it and I left it alone for maybe 3 hours. Plugged it back into my laptop. Look at that. It revived itself. Left it alone. Completely alone for 3 hours. And it brought itself back to life. I now have 2 working iPods. How sweet is that? That is nice. I like it. I like it a lot. If any of you guys know, I know that there's a Linux version of an iPod software. I believe it's called Podzilla. It's just wondering, because I've seen some videos on YouTube of that Podzilla allows these iPods to play videos. Because, you know, it is a color screen and everything. That's what I was hoping to repurpose it as, is that I was just going to have it as my video playing iPod. So, if any of you guys could tell me about that, that would be great, because I hate to ruin my iPod if it's good. So, if you could tell me more about that, and you could just completely ignore my other iPod video, but I'll just keep it on there just to have it, because it's already on my YouTube, and I really feel like deleting it, because then this video would also be pointless. So, I know I have 2 working iPods, because, right here, ba-ba-ba. And what does that do? My iPod came up. Open folder to view files. What's under it? Let's see what is under it. Anything under calendars? Nothing. Uh-oh. iPod created instructions. I'd like to see what that's about. I got contacts, name and email, homework. Got a frickin' address book. Didn't know that. That's pretty cool. Interesting. iPod created sample. What on earth? Oh, it's just another sample. And what's under my notes? Instructions. It's the only thing I hate about this iPod. You can't access anything on it, really. Either you access it through the iPod software, or it's pretty much pointless. But yeah, 2 working iPods. Uh-oh. That's not good. Just disconnected on me for no reason. Uh-oh. I don't want it to die. I think it just did. Oh, no, there it goes again. What just happened there? I don't know. I think the dock might be bad. It might be shorting out. Maybe I shouldn't jiggle it. I don't know, that was weird. Who knows? Oh, yep, just popped up the same thing. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm surprised it didn't auto-open iTunes. Suppose it doesn't need to. Stop it. Cord is bad? No idea what's going on with my iPod. It might be fried. I don't know. It's not completely fried, but I'm just wondering, why does it disconnect and reconnect? It's interesting, because this iPod cable should not be bad, because I don't use it often. It's usually just a backup cable, but looks okay to me. It's a little miscolored. Don't know what that is. It might just be marker or something. The cord looks decent, so I don't know why it's doing that. But hurrah! My iPod returned from the death of what was my iPod. Let's see if it's actually syncing or anything with my iTunes library. Let's open up iTunes here. It's the only thing I hate about these. They always say do not disconnect. It doesn't say if it's connected or if it's ejecting. All it says is either okay to disconnect or do not disconnect. I don't know. I was just wondering if you could put Podzilla on here, but it won't go against the iTunes regulations. Apparently my DVD drive felt like revving up for no reason. Well, that is an update. Well, not really an update. That's the finishing of this iPod, which is very weird. I don't know. It's a very funky iPod. Evan. I'm not going to show you my last name. Good luck with that. Okay. Goodbye. Hey YouTubers, I'm sorry about this, but my iPod made a major poop. Not even a fart. It's a frickin' poop. Watch. The hold works. Activates the iPod. See that? Got a screen and everything. Got some music. But what's that? Oh. Uh-oh. No click wheel. Well, let's just try to charge it on the power cord, because the battery's looking a little low. That can't be good. Oh, no charge. Well, the iPod works. Watch. Just click that. For some reason it wants to play, but it does not wish to charge. And you know I'm not dissing you out, because watch this. Playing it. Still playing. Connect it to my Newmark speakers. Okay. But yeah. Got sound. Yeah. So the headphone jack works, and of course the auto pause and lock button works. See that? Lock. No lock. Ah, man, that's really hard. Lock. Lock. Unlock. And watch this. Well, I feel like charging it on my laptop, syncing it with some new songs. Okay, sorry. Only got two hands. Interesting. For a new iPod charger. Connected. USB port right there. Here, I'll even disconnect it and show you, you little jerk guys. And just plug it in. Well, nothing. Well, the audio's not up, but it's not detecting anything. Because if it did, I would be able to just eject it right now, but that's just my DVD-ROM drive. So there is something seriously wrong with this iPod. Because even when I connect it to my laptop, it doesn't wish to charge. It doesn't charge on any dock except for my my iLive stereo downstairs. It charges, and you could use the skip buttons and everything on that stereo. That's the only one I have that has skip and everything. But nothing. See? Hold switch is deactivated. Still nothing. If you could help me, I'd appreciate it. And yes, I've opened this up scroll wheel is connected to the iPod. I'm just wondering, why won't it charge or sync, but yet it plays through my iHome stereo through the dock. So there's something seriously wrong with this iPod, so if you could help me figure it out, that would be great. Yeah. It's just on sleep. Look at that. Battery's severely low. Something seriously wrong with this iPod. Can't even power it down. Nope. Alright, so if you could help me, that would be great. Goodbye and good night, because it is almost midnight. Alright. Hello, YouTubers. Did a whole lot of cleaning in my room yesterday, and yeah, I moved my iPod down here, and I was cleaning down here maybe a little bit. I was cleaning my N64 cartridges, but this is the biggest iPod fail I've ever seen. Okay, get this. This iPod will not sync with any computer or other docking station or power source I have. I have none. Except this one. Controls are bad in it. So that was probably why I thought the iPod was dead in the first place. The trackpad is bad. Does absolutely nothing. Hold switch works. See? When I switch it, charged, great. But it still plays and everything. See? Don't want to play that too long, but as you see, my iPod is working fantastic on here. Can't see it very well. Stupid LCDs on this camera, though, look a little funky. Yeah, it works great. The nice thing about this stereo is that it's got stop, play, pause, skip, and skip back, but you can't access the menu. You have to click play on this or my alarm clock docking station. Get this. This iPod that I'm recording with, it charges and works just fine with that docking station. You know, it charges and everything. But this iPod won't charge, but the controls on my alarm clock will work via remote, and the play, pause, and off on the alarm clock. But this has got to be the most epic fail I've ever seen in an iPod. Just power it off. Thought I would share that with you guys. Biggest epic fail ever. Sorry about that. Or powerful heater. Might not be able to hear it, but this thing has got quite a bit of power in it. Shakes the entire house. Literally, you can't feel it in the vibrations of the house, but you can hear the vibrations in the vents. See that? It's the flames. Got 3 powerful flames on here. Even through this plastic, you can feel the heat. Like, if you hold it right over there, you can feel some of the heat from the fire leaking out, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of like one of those around temperature areas. When you put your hand to it, it's not really that hot. Yeah, Goodman, our old carrier unit fried about, I don't know, maybe about 3 or 4 years ago. But we replaced the heater for it because my mom and dad went on a cruise and I had to stay at a friend's house through that week. And when they came back, they found that the heater was completely dead. It was just dead. Nothing else wrong with it. It just died. So, yeah, that's a nice little heater. Nice heater. It's small, but it's got quite a bit of power on it. Thinking of putting a humidifier on it, though, because we used to have a humidifier. Here, I'll show you. Still got it in that back room there. I don't like being back there because there's a whole lot of cobwebs, and that's like our cold room. It's really cold back there. Well, it's just that gets cold. It's somewhat warm right now. That's because the ground outside is still a little bit warm. Get that. We finally got some low temperatures. Finally. Outside. Hopefully we'll be getting our first little bit of snow. Actually noticeable snow. But we had our humidifier. I duct taped that up because a lot of heat escapes on that. Of course you can't feel it, but that is excessively hot now. Used to be pretty cold. Now it's baking hot. It's great. But yeah, this house was made in the 60s. I've never seen a vent cave in like that. It's because it has like no support on it whatsoever. It can lift that up. Isn't that great? What do you know? I fixed it just by pushing on it. No, there it goes. Right back to its domed down position. And whatever, that probably doesn't reduce any heat flow or anything, so whatever. Well, that's the biggest iPod fail moment out of the series of cuts from the iPod Nano videos. It's been a while since I've last recorded. Sorry, I haven't uploaded videos lately. It's been about a week since I've uploaded the last video. So, yeah, it's Monday. I have the whole house to myself right now. My mom and my sister are out of town for 2 days. Lucky. Get to miss school. Well, the trip is for school, but I get to miss it anyway. But my setup sure does look pretty nice now. I mean, not that nice. It doesn't look spot on, but it looks alright. Sorted all of my CDs here, all of my burned ones in that case. I like this stand because you can press those CD cases in, but they're not going to fall out in any way, shape, or form. I like it. Sorry, Nero. Didn't mean to do that. And that's all of my burnable CDs. It's stacked up to the top. Not all the same brand, but need to start burning more CDs. I need blank DVDs though. I want to try out how it works burning DVDs. Yeah. That's still the computer that will not accept Windows XP Service Pack 2 for some reason. It's got some sort of error in it when it tries to install the update. So, whatever. I'll just leave it Service Pack 1. Just burn CDs. Maybe I'll be able to find a patch for the software. Because it requires, if you can see it, Windows XP Service Pack 2 or higher. None of the other specs fit besides the RAM and the hard drive. Sorry about that. But, yeah. A Pentium 5? Really? No, wait. What? Pentium 5? Huh? There's that 4. I don't know my Roman numerals. I'll be knowing. I'll get some comments on that. But 2.4 gigahertz? It's a 733 megahertz processor. There's no way that it'll get up to that. 2.4 gigahertz. That's a joke. You don't need that much to burn CDs, for crying out loud. Well, maybe DVDs, but that might just be the software that requires it. Because it runs that just fine. It says it's a CD drive, but with VLC Media Player, it plays DVDs just fine, so I don't know. Windows XP Service Pack 1. So it's a goofy little XP version, but whatever. Yeah. Just love that I'm finally using it as a corner desktop. Never done that before, so that's new. Alright, well, Alright, that is my biggest iPod fail. Alright. Gotta fix that dang clock. It's been like that for 2 weeks. I always used to think, wow, it's that late. No, it's not that late. That's not late at all, actually. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, well, hope you enjoyed that video.